Hello everyone, my name is Sandro. I am currently research assistant at the Institute of Software Engineering of the University of Stuttgart. And today I present you for the ICSA poster session our Saga pattern microservice reference architecture for an Elastic SLO Violation Analysis. Let me first start with a brief motivation scenario. This is the chicken Chris who develops a tool for failure propagation analysis in self-adaptive systems. However, to test and evaluate his tool, Chris needs a reference architecture with self-adaptive behavior as a benchmark tool. Therefore, Chris analyzed multiple existing reference architectures and found the following 5 issues. First, most existing microservice reference architectures do not use lightweight and asynchronous communication, such as messaging, but often rely on synchronous HTTP calls instead, and are thus tightly coupled. Additionally, none of the analyzed systems provides out-of-the-box self-adaptation, which he requires. To test his tool, Chris depends on the predefined service-level objectives and load profiles, which none of the systems had either. Finally, the architecture did not consider more complex microservice patterns for a more realistic scenario, and also often were not built on state-of-the-art technologies, which made Chris very sad. As a result, we developed the T2 project based on the T2 store reference architecture. The T2 project is a microservice reference architecture in the webshop domain. It can be deployed on Kubernetes and provides out-of-the-box autoscaling behavior through COWS or the Kubernetes horizontal pod autoscaler. Furthermore, the project implements the Saga pattern as a more complex pattern to ensure data consistency. Additionally, the project implements the API gateway pattern and database per service pattern. The components are loosely coupled through messaging, and the project offers monitoring through Zipkin and Prometheus. Additionally, the project is built upon the Spring Boot technology stack and uses the event rate drum library for the Saga. To summarize, our reference architecture offers a lightweight and asynchronous communication through messaging. Also, through the use of COWS as an autoscaler, the project provides better ex-post explainability for self-adaptations. Furthermore, the project has predefined load profiles for performance benchmark tests and defines service-level objectives for a given cluster specification. Additionally, developers can configure the components to deterministically violate the service-level objectives for impact analysis. In total, developers can use the project for experiments with complex patterns and as a more realistic benchmark solution. As a result, Chris is happy again. Okay, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, thank you for watching the video and see you for discussion. Bye bye.